Hi, I'm BrianMozley, your Albuquerque host, and it's another beautiful, sunny day in the land of enchantment. I'm really excited to talk to you about why Albuquerque is such a great place to invest in real estate. If you look around the country, there's a massive shortage in affordable homes, not just for people who are looking for a place to call home, but for those who are looking to invest in real estate. And that's one thing that really makes Albuquerque stand out. It's very affordable, and it's a beautiful place to call home. Today, we're gonna meet my really good friend, Robbie Faith, who's an expert in the Albuquerque real estate market, and has also been very successful at investing in real estate and teaching others how to invest in real estate. He's gonna show us a really cool property that he's been working on. It's right in the middle stages, and he's gonna teach us a few tips about investing. So let's go meet Robbie. Hey, Robbie, thanks for joining me.
Hey, Brian, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you're just the man I wanted to talk to.
Sweet, let's talk.
Yeah, so many of us want to start in real estate. We want to invest, but we don't know how to do it, and you're doing it. So share that with us.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, it's been a long journey. I've been doing this for about 18 years. You know, I've learned a few things over the past few years, and I'm constantly learning.
That's great. So what led you to get into real estate and investing?
You know, I knew I just didn't want to pay somebody rent.
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't want to live in the same space as somebody in the dorms when I was initially investing. And so I decided to go out and buy my first house. I used an FHA loan, owner occupied it, and the rest is history.
Okay, why rent when you can buy, right?
That's exactly right.
And what I love about this location is right next to the park, uptown is right there. You got the hospital, great location. So you obviously did your due diligence on finding this, but we're also seeing it right in the middle of a remodel, right? So it's not all rainbows and sunshines, right?
That's exactly right. And you nailed it. Location, location, location. Biggest thing that we look for. This is very centrally located. It's a great tenant base around the area looking for a property here to rent. So I want to show it to you.
Let's do it. So Robbie, again, I love the location. How did you hone in on this property specifically?
Yeah, excellent question, and you nailed it. The location is the most important component. That's what's going to provide the most amount of interest in tenants.
Yeah.
If you can find a property centrally located, you're going to have a larger pool of tenants that are interested, right?
Sure.
So that's a big factor here. Another unique factor is this property is a single-story triplex, which is very uncommon to see here in Albuquerque.
Right.
You don't have to worry about tenants being on top of you and the noise that might come from that.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Now what about, how did you find it? It didn't just appear out of thin air and someone said, hey, buy my home, Robbie.
Gosh, I wish it were that easy. No, this was a result of multiple years of follow-up. I had initially sent out some mail to the owner just expressing interest in wanting to buy the property. They reached back out to me. We did not agree on numbers for several years, and we got to a point where we were able to make it work.
Okay, that's great. So really the only other thing that I'm trying to figure out is cash flow. How did you know this would be a good cash flow property for you?
You know what? It's a really in-depth analysis that I do, but a hard and fast, a quick method that I like to use to determine if it's going to cash flow is if I can generate 1% of the purchase price in monthly gross income, it's a good indication it's going to cash flow. It's called the 1% rule.
It's great. I mean, that's a really simple, easy rule of thumb. People can remember that. So now you've got a finished product we can take.
I sure do.
Right? Okay.
I've got another project that I can take you to right now. You want to go check it out?
I'm excited. Let's go see it.
Cool.
All right.
Go.
Thanks. Robbie, thank you so much for showing us this property. Looks amazing.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, about 1,200 square feet.
Yeah.
And this is the point of the project where we get to celebrate because it's completed.
Yeah.
And now what we're doing is looking for a tenant who wants to rent it.
That's great, man. Well, hey, I think you're living the American dream. You're investing in real estate. That's something we all want to do. And we will see you next time on Financing the American Dream.